Hello, I just finished a very long working day and I received a shipment from a brand that I'm trying right now. Let me put you somewhere here so I can share my haul with you. Can you see me still? Yeah. So I recently noticed that I really like this kind of shirts worn with these sweaters, and I had worn one of these shirts with a brown sweater and I realized that it kind of tainted the side of the color, so I wanted to avoid this. So the first item I got from this brand called Ray Feather is just this little fake collar, so I can do this. So instead of wearing actually a proper shirt, sometimes if I want the same look, I could just wear this and then I just get to wash this. You can actually get your initials in. So I got my initials because I love monogram and everything, but I did it in white. This way it's not really in your face, but it's just a very, like, you really have to look very close for you to see that it has monogram. But I just thought it was a nice quirky thing to do. Then I also have this shirt, and it is in a size small. It's this little ruffling, a bit of a elasticized cuff with a small button. Just very easy to wear with jeans and pretty much anything. And the third one has a bit more intricate styling, a bit of a Victorian look in here. Kind of almost a bib look, a plastron style, I would say. So I'm going to wear these in the next few days, but I just wanted to show you them as I just got them. So it's not necessarily the best lighting, but I wanted to show you what this shirt looks like because I'm already wearing it, and I already got a compliment on it. I went to an event, which is the book signing of this Spiritual Lemonade by my sister's yoga instructor. So we went there. She talked a little bit through some of her tips in here. There's things about energy guides, holistic spiritual lifestyle, mindfulness. I'm not the yoga type, but I thought it was quite nice. All of the people who attended were her yoga students. She did a sort of a red string tying ceremony where she said, "This is a string that she bathed in the Ganges in India." And she said somebody who you really love and want to build a bond with should tie it. So I made my sister tie mine, although she wasn't keen on it. But like I was like, come on, you might just make an effort. But anyway, while I was there, oh, so here it is. It's called oh, whatever. It's just called Red String. And then the event was held at the organic pharmacy, so I bought a few products from there. So they gave me samples of this antioxidant face gel and this peppermint facial wash, face cream, and some kind of stuff like that. But what I bought from them was this valerian extract. It's homeopathic, so it might be just sugar, but I have chronic insomnia and I figured, you know what, I got nothing to lose, so I got this. And I also got this holy basil B complex to help support the nervous system because I'm working like crazy. So I thought that might help my brain. I would try to have it in the mornings. But when you have this thing, I have a soup. I'm making a soup. No, I'm not making a soup. I'm just heating it. I'm so tired. And I have almost no voice because this morning we had a training, and it was a 4-hour training. And a lot of people were there on site, and I was in hybrid, so I felt like I had to scream at the top of my lungs just for them to hear us, and I just hate that. But I talk a lot. So I'm gonna have my soup. I'm going to do my nighttime skincare routine, maybe try some of the products that I got, and then I'm gonna have this valerian thing. Yeah, she said wait 20 minutes until you get this, so I will do that. But yeah, I forgot. This whole thing was to show you the outfit. So let me just pop you here. And so this is what it looks like. I really like this. Just white shirt and jeans. If I'm being completely honest, I've worn these jeans 3 times over the past 10 days. They're from Hollister. I bought them when I was in Glasgow, and I really like them. It's just my disposable mask. And I just think that this is an easy look, especially that right now I'm going to be working from home. I thought at some point that I was going to start working from the office, but then a couple of things happened and I realized I wasn't comfortable going there. And one of my team members has a health condition, and so it doesn't make sense for me to go to the office if I'm going to always be in calls with one of my team members. I feel that you get the efficiency if you're all on site, but if some people are not on site, you need to have a virtual call to include them. And in that case, there is no need for me to go to commute for an hour to the office. God, I'm so tired. Today was pretty intense, if I'm all honest. But I'm so happy with my shirt. I just wanted to film this little thing just to show you my little shirt. I'm happy whenever I discover a new brand, because I know that I have been primarily buying Cezanne, and I really like Cezanne, but I think sometimes it's nice to discover something that is a little bit less known. And this has such an editorial feel to it, and not many people know the brand, well, except you now, but you know, thought I'd share. Good morning. I have been extremely tired over the past few weeks, and I had reached a very bad low. And then I realized that it was actually because my ADHD has gotten out of control. And for those of you who are familiar with the condition, sometimes with the ADHD you get these extreme fatigue states, and then you just go down and down and down and down. And I only realized when my best friend, I was texting, like just chatting in the team chat, and then he got on a side discussion and he asked, "Are you okay?" And then I realized how low I was. Now, I didn't really have a chance to fix things at the time, and now it's the weekend, it's a Sunday, I woke up relatively late, and I decided that over the next 3 or 4 weeks, I'm going to turn this situation around. So yesterday I went and I bought a few things and supplements. Like, yeah, look, even my house, like, I've had this box delivered several days ago, and I didn't even put the contents in the fridge. That's just how tired and low I have been feeling. So now I just woke up, and the first thing I did was I took my prescription, which is the methylphenidate. That's the Concerta, and it's 10:12. So I woke up, I texted my sister, and we agreed that we will be going for a walk at noon. So between now and then, I'm going to just do a lot of things to try to fix the situation. So I got some bread, I put it in the oven, I have a couple eggs, because one of the first things I need to start doing is having a high protein breakfast. I had been skipping breakfast because I've been very busy, and now I'm going over my fridge, and because I was very tired and all that, my fridge was just a repository of unused stuff. And so I had a lot of things that are kind of going bad, and so I'm going through it, and I'm going to see if anything needs throwing, and then I'm going to put the things that need to be refrigerated, and will write my shopping list for groceries and everything that I need buying, because I didn't do that in ages. I have turned on my dishwasher, and it does indicate that it needs salt, and that's been the case for a good week or so. And so I sat down and I wrote my shopping list, so everything that I need to refill for my pantry and the fridge. I have in here kefir and turmeric with ginger, because that's something that has protein, and I used to have this almost every day, and then I stopped, and it's really, again, this is really a reset, so it's really about getting the things right. I have sourdough bread, multi-seed bagels, eggs, because I ran out of eggs, all these kind of things. Oops. And so what I just did is have my yoga mat here. Is another thing that I wanted to fix was when I look at my iPhone in my health app thing, I noticed that I have less than 100 or 200 steps a day because I have been working from home recently. Um, we went on an offsite with my company, and then half of the younger generation caught a cold, a very nasty one. It's not COVID. I mean, it was even mentioned in the BBC. Actually, it's called the freshers flu or something like that. But apparently, there is like all the people who are university aged, etc., have been having a raging cold, and it's been just being passed on. So many people in my office got this that I just decided not to go. I didn't catch it, but I just decided not to go because I have like I don't want to pass it on to my team because some people in my team have health conditions. So I've been working from home, but I realized that because my work is so intense, I just sit at my computer and don't move. Now, this is really not bad. This is really not good because given the long hours, my hips actually don't move at all. And when I had my surgery for my right foot, the impact on my gait was even worse because I am hypermobile on my left side, and so my right side is completely blocked at this point. So what I did right now on the mat was just lay down and try to do some hip opening movements, and it is quite shocking how little mobility I have. It's very, very painful. And so one of the things I'm going to do in the next days is I'm going to try to do these stretches 2 or 3 times a week. Just take a 30-minute time to just breathe and do these stretches because I really need that. Otherwise, I don't think how long it will be until I can actually walk properly. Something interesting I wanted to show was like how my work area, this is like my living room, actually did not have a lot of mess in it. If you look, it's not very messy. Whereas my kitchen, okay, now I am fixing a few things, was relatively messy. And here I had like lots of laundry, and this is 3 loads worth of laundry that I'm going to be ironing, etc. The reason why I say it's interesting is because it's a reflection of what my focus was. So while I was very tired and I was not eating protein and I was just like running my ADD symptoms really, really high, my work didn't suffer. Like, if anything, my work was the only thing that was going very, very well because I have a challenging project, but everything else, health-wise, energy-wise, just went downhill. Now, this is like I said, three loads worth of laundry because one of the things is I mostly wear white shirts, especially when I'm working from home. And because I'm working from home, I would just wear like a pair of jeans and a white shirt. And then because I have enough of these, I just put them in the laundry. But then I didn't have the energy to actually iron certain things. So my white shirts that are mandatory for like a must for my style would get ironed. But then I have certain things, like for instance this dress. I wore it at the company offsite, so it was a Friday or a Thursday, and then I wore it again the following weekend and the following weekend. And so this is something that would go into my pile, my laundry pile, get washed, and I would wear it without even ironing it. So everything that is left in the pile here are the things that were in the laundry, but I never got to iron them because they're not my work essentials. So I'm going to do that next. But for now, since I've done my little stretches and since I'm addressing the point of 200 steps a day, I just texted my sister and I told her I'll be at her place in about 25 minutes and we will go to a walk in the park. So I'm going to have a very, very quick shower just so that I can shampoo my hair. I'll probably put a mask, like one of the Kerastase masks, in my hair and try to dry it. and go for a walk with my sister, then come back. When I'm back, oh, my dishwasher is done. Ta-da! I love the feeling of done dishes and laundry, etc. And then when I come back, I'm going to fold and iron all of these laundry piles, and we'll take it from there. I might also do a bit of grocery shopping. I'll take this list with me, and I'll take a tote bag, and we'll see whether I can make it to Waitrose or Boots or something like that. My shoulder hurts just from the stretch that I just did, because like I said, my whole right side is blocked. And I think I just need to set my program. So now I'm showing you everything that I noticed needs changing and how I'm going about it. So it's not the most exciting vlog, but I think it's important to walk you through the thinking about it. And maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, once I have fixed all of these things and gotten back into an ADHD friendly routine, I might film a day in my life. But I think the process itself is also interesting. Here I have put all the dishes that didn't go into the dishwasher. I try to have a housekeeper come like once a month or something, or whenever the house gets very, very dirty. And unfortunately, when she came, she put my little cast iron in the dishwasher, so I have to cover it in oil and put it in the oven to season it again. But that's not a problem. So I'm just letting it soak now because it's no longer seasoned, and so whatever I cook in it doesn't stick well. And then I was also cleaning my pantry. I ordered some more coffee and things. Like, I'm just going to reorganize this. I'm going to reorganize my breakfast area. And earlier I was just looking at my spices to see what is running low. Refilled my salt mill here. And yeah, so I think it's going quite well. I have this Himalayan salt. But I'm not going to repurchase. Instead, I'm going to repurchase my smoked salt because that's what I like having with steaks. And steaks are something I stopped having for a while. This is an empty jar. I have another empty jar in the wash. And it's actually good because then I get to only repurchase the things that need refilling. Because typically I keep these jars. And then I would just purchase something like, for example, this basil. And refill, or like ginger or cumin, etc. So I'm running low on a few things, but because I used to have lots of these backups, I think I just need to now refill the things that need refilling. But I don't want to have any of these boxes. I feel that I just need to be a little bit more on top of my grocery shopping, and that's also part of maybe next week, if I manage to start going back to working out, I will, or maybe the following week, I will start also going to do groceries. I'm doing this in a very gentle way because part of when like your ADD is out of whack is mostly that extreme fatigue. And it's not like, oh, just go work out, eat healthy, and you'll get energy. You don't even have energy to do that. So for me, what I'm doing right now is really, really a big deal. And I don't know if you can tell, but just from when the first bit of my video to now, I already look like I have a bit more energy, just because I had some eggs and an old kefir that I had in the fridge. And when I think about it, the reason why I was so tired, one of the reasons I was so tired is because I skipped breakfast so many times, and so that low energy that I tend to wake up with, I would carry it through the whole day up until 1 or 2 p.m. I'm also now trying to drink a lot of water because one of the things I'm trying to fix is my sleep. And I realized that I wake up, because I have been trying to keep track of my sleeping habits because I'm trying to different things, and I realized that I usually wake up around 3 to 4 times, like proper wake up, which means that I need to again ramp up and sleep, etc. And I noticed that 1 or 2 of these times would be to go to the loo. And if you look backwards, it's because during the day I don't really drink and I get completely dehydrated, and usually after my I'm no longer doing meetings and emails, etc. And I'm just doing my slow work, usually after 8 p.m. That's when I start drinking teas, etc., because I work with that. And because it's so late in the night, I end up having almost my full intake of water between 8 and 10 p.m. And then I go to sleep, still feeling thirsty, by the way. And then I wake up middle of the night, and sometimes I even have to drink a little bit in the middle of the night. And that's another reason why I would get up, but I would be too lazy to go drink. So one of the changes I'm doing is that I'm thinking now I'm going to drink water as much as possible during the day, even if I don't feel thirsty. And then I would stop drinking water at around 8 p.m. And then the only liquid I would have would be my oat milk with verbena. And the other thing I'm doing for the night thirst is, because my friend got me the sippy bottle, I'm just putting it next to my bed. So I've been doing this for a good 2 or 3 days, and I've noticed that it's already improved a bit my sleep hygiene, because I have this thing, and then when I wake up very, very thirsty at night, I can just have a little bit of this, and it's not like I need a whole glass, it's just because I feel thirsty, because I'm a very hot sleeper. Whereas before, I've had instances where I would put a jar, I would put a glass, and then I would spill water, and it just kind of messes things up. So yeah, I'm going to now just put a bit of shampoo in my scalp, in my hair, quick shower, put a mask, wear something comfy, and then go with my sister for a walk, possibly followed by some grocery shopping. It's 3:30 and I went to the park with my sister. Then she went back home, and I went to Waitrose and then Boots to get a couple things. In the UK we have a driver shortage, so we don't have anybody to drive lorries, and so this caused supply chain disruptions, and a lot of things are out of stock, but I don't really mind. Most of the things that are out of stock are things in the clearance section, so I didn't need much. I managed anyway to find my dishwasher salt. I got this pack, so I'm going to empty my dishwasher and then put it right in. And then I got my lime scale remover, because this is, I think there were only like 3 bottles left, but even if I didn't find it, I would have probably managed with something else like soda or whatever. And then I got an unblocker for the kitchen. Oh God, I'm so tired. I'm now going to eat. I'm thinking I'm going to make this sea bass fillet. It was quite expensive. It was £8, and I remember when I was in checkout, they asked, "Do you know is the price marked on it?" Because it's £8. I think it used to be something like 6 or whatever. I think they did the price increase, and they're trying to see whether it will sell anyway. But fine. I'm going to put it in the oven and maybe make some rice or something nice to go with it. Yeah, I'm just too tired from not eating, but I do feel that I have a bit of energy. So after I eat, I'm going to iron my shirts and all the things that were in the laundry, and maybe I'll do another load of laundry just for my knits. This was supposed to be day 1 of my new plan, but I woke up a bit late and it's raining. Nonetheless, I had my shower. I didn't have, why is my mouth red? I had my shower. I didn't have time to twist my hair, so today's going to be free form. I still made my coffee in my cafetiere, and I'm going to be sipping that all morning. I had all my vitamins, like my supplements, and I made an avocado and egg bagel. So that's already that done. I have my little cup here for my coffee. I also made ginger water, so I just sliced ginger and I put it here by my windowsill. I lost the top to this, but it's fine. And now I'm gonna go do my makeup very, very, very quickly and get ready for my day. Ooh, so bright. My God, my place is still, my room is still quite messy, but we're getting there. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. So I'll show you what makeup I do, but you know, today I'm a bit late. I'll do it in the next video. It's about 11:20. I've had a few meetings in the morning already, and I've been working and focused. Then I got the blue screen of death, so I'm just going to walk around the flat, and honestly I don't know what to do. I'll just wait.